there. Oop, sorry about that. Thought I had the mic on. Yeah, welcome back to another little mini reaction video. Welcome back to another little chit chat video. Before we go ahead and get into tonight's topic, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Shout out to all my Purple Heart members. Thank you guys for all of your support. Shout out to all of our new members. If you guys want to join the gang, all you have to do is comment Purple Hearts under the video. This is how we choose our giveaway winners. If you guys want to take part in that stuff, if you are currently residing in Canada and you want to take part in our latest giveaway that we are doing, it's the Uber Eats gift card giveaway. It's a digital gift card. In order to take part in that, you must have a valid email address and you must be residing in Canada. So that's that. I just wanted to go ahead and share that with you guys. Some of you guys are new, you may not know we are doing a giveaway on this channel. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I think that's what it was, so we're almost to that goal. And yeah, we're gonna do a Uber Eats gift card giveaway. Shout out to Uber. You guys know, for those of you who follow us, you guys know we're foodies. We post a lot of food content on other platforms and stuff like that. So it was only right that we do the giveaway and have it be food related. Number two, um, it was just everything just kind of lined up that way. So we're excited. Like I said, if you guys want to take part in that, all you have to do is join our Purple Heart gang. Comment Purple Hearts under the videos, and you'll be entered into the giveaways. Like I said, we will be doing this particular giveaway once we hit 1,000 subscribers. So subscribe to the channel, enter the giveaway. Is that simple? If you live in Canada and you want to use Uber Eats to order dinner, whatever, groceries. It could also be used just for taking rides or whatever. You guys are free to use it however you see fit. So that's really, really good. I think that's a great giveaway. So yeah. Okay, so we're gonna move on to tonight's topic. I will talk about the giveaway again towards the end of the video for those of you who will come later on in the live. So everybody will be aware about what's going on. Okay, so tonight I wanted to go ahead and talk about the whole situation in Houston with the bodies in the bayou. So apparently they just found a sixth body. It's a guy. So far, um the last three that I knew about, that I watched on the news about, was the young lady, the elderly gentleman, and there was one more person. But this has been going on for quite some time. And of course, you keep on having bodies in the bayou. The public is not going to continually buy the whole there is no S killer on the loose. It just defies like your own personal um sense of knowing when something is just not true. It's just coincidences, and there's coincidences, and then there's just, okay, what's going on. So apparently, from what I was watching, it's in total like 20 something bodies have been pulled out of these bayous, different bayous throughout the state. And the forensics pathologists, or what's the word, maybe they use a different terminology in the states, but the coroner's office, who gives out the determination of death or whatever cause of death, they only have one, and it was from March, and this was a drowning. So no toxicology, no nothing has come back. There's 20 something bodies, and you're just gonna keep on coming out and telling the public, yeah, nothing to see here. Just move on. We got it under control. It's definitely not that though. And if it was, I would be the one to tell you, and all this other stuff. Like, you're way more concerned with optics and all this other stuff than actually just being factual, because people have like common sense. I mean, once again, I always reference this stuff, but it's like literally the truth. If you've grown up watching, these Law and Order, whatever, Miami Vice, and all these type of these crime shows and all this stuff, First 48, all this type of stuff, man, you know when something is off. And the more law enforcement tells you there's nothing to worry about, is the more people worry. So now this has taken hold online. You have people in Houston online on TikTok talking about this stuff. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody is aware of what is going on. And everybody has their own theories and stuff like that. What concerns me though is, like, don't people know enough to know, like, certain things require like a huge ego? And if you're there saying, oh, there's nothing, that's not happening, isn't the person going to feel compelled to prove to you that it is happening? Or because they want that notoriety? Like, I'm no criminologist, but I know a little some. And a lot of this stuff is, if you've taken psychology and you know this stuff, like, about certain type of personalities. And I mean, I don't even like to say the word, but you guys know what I'm saying. Those type of individuals have certain type of personality traits, certain type of things that profilers will look for, and all this other stuff, right? So the ego, like, they have this type of thing with the notoriety thing. Like, they want to be known. They want you to know. They want that recognition. And the more you keep saying nothing to see here, that's not happening, da 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 da, is the more they may feel compelled to prove you wrong, because the bodies keep coming. Nothing to see here, nothing to see here, but the bodies keep coming. To me, that's like red flag. Like, there's definitely something wrong. And you would think that you would have some type of, like, at least in the movies, that's what they would do, right? They would stake out the place. Like, they would, isn't that how they caught the guy that was in Atlanta back in the 70s or 80s? He's now in prison on death row, or he's in prison for life or whatever. He was abducting the little boys in Atlanta or whatever. And they literally staked out the bridge. That's how they caught him. When they heard the splash and they all came running, he was dumping the body. That's how they caught him, by staking out the area. So what happened to good old police work? Are we just gonna wait for, like, somebody to send in some, like, footage from their phone? They, like, what are we doing? Like, you don't need technology to solve these type of get some people and stake out these waterways. You're bound to catch someone doing something. Not all of these people just went for a midnight walk and stumbled into the bloody river. Like, I mean, people have neurons for a reason. Like, I use my synapses. I don't know about everybody else, but my brain stays on 10. Like, you can't tell me this nonsense. Something is definitely off, right? There's something going on. It may not be all 22 people, but the most recent ones is triggering, like, there's something going on, right? And the volume just keeps, like, every couple months, or like every month, you're hearing about they're pulling another body. They just pull another body out the water on Wednesday this week. Like, are we sure there's nothing to see here? Is it just business as usual? The one thing that annoys me about society as a whole these days, and I'm just being very frank, because that's what these chit chat videos are for. I'm not filtering anything. What really annoys me about society as a whole is this thing where people are trying to normalize. People are trying to get you to normalize this messed up world that we live in. Like, oh, I know, like, people, this happen and things happen. This is not normal. This is not normal. Okay, this is not normal. So when people keep trying to, like, normalize this stuff, it just, like, really just irks me, because every day on the news you have people who should be, like, really concerned and alarmed. They're just chilling, laid back, just very passe in these interviews, just like, what are you talking about? Maybe because you don't live in these communities, maybe it's not, maybe it doesn't affect you the same way. But I would think it should affect everybody the same way. That stuff will freak me out, right? Because you don't know what's going on, like when they're gonna up it a notch, what's happening. Like this could be, man. I just, the world we live in today is just crazy, where they just try to normalize like children going missing, girls going missing, boys going missing, people going missing. Um, it's just normal. Like these people just gone and that's okay. It's just normal. It happens. The homeless, everything is the homeless. And all these people could not have been homeless. All these people were not on drugs. All these people were not like suicidal. All these people were not crazy, like, or suffering from any type of, like, it's just not, that's just not good enough for me. Let me know what you guys think down below if you've been following this story about the bodies being pulled out of the bayous in Houston. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you think it is just like coincidence? It's just a coincidence that all these people are just turning up in these waterways, or does this smell like another John Walsh mystery coming true? Like it's always, there is something going on. Just let me know what you think in the comments down below. And again, these are my opinions. Okay, these are my opinions. They're not to be taken as facts. I am not a news reporter or an investigator. I am not working on any of these cases. This is just me venting my thoughts. So let me know what you guys think down below. Thank you guys so much for those of you who stopped by. We do appreciate your time. Before I go, I will talk again about the giveaway because we are getting closer to that. So I just want to make sure everybody is aware of it and has a chance to take part. So on this particular channel, we are hosting the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. For this particular giveaway, it is a Uber Eats digital gift card giveaway. So because I am located in Canada, you will have to be residing in the country. You will also need a valid email address because we are going to email you the gift card. And you could use it for Uber Eats, rides, groceries, whatever services they provide. Um, so yeah, that's the giveaway. If you want to take part, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, of course, and comment purple hearts under the videos. Shout out to our purple heart members. You guys always come true and show your support, so we appreciate you guys. And yeah, that's the giveaway. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Stay up and stay blessed, and we will catch up with you guys in another video. Deuces.